And it's Ross's reading time. And it's Ross's reading time.
Hey, what's going on? It's Ross Merrick. How are you guys doing? I've missed you. I've missed you like a bee's nest misses the bees. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. So we're in chapter 28. You guys believe it? Chapter 28 of Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. And it's all small stuff. It's by Dr. Richard Carlson, PhD. I know you guys love me being redundant like that, but I just feel like it's a necessity now for me to follow through with that redundancy. So I'm going to continue to do it because that's just what I'm going to continue to do. It's been a while, and I know I keep saying I'm going to be consistent and more consistent, and each time I do this, but I really feel it this time, so just just believe me. Don't believe me. Okay, cool. So we're in chapter 28, and this is a good chapter. Are you guys excited? Okay, cool. It's entitled Seek First to Understand. Here we go. This is adopted from one of Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Using this strategy is a shortcut to becoming a more content person, and you'll probably become more effective too. Essentially, seek first to understand implies that you become more interested in understanding others and less in having other people understand you. It means mastering the idea that if you want quality, fulfilling communication that is nourishing to you and others, understanding others must come first. When you understand where people are coming from, what they are trying to say, what's important to them, and so forth, being understood flows naturally. It falls into place with virtually no effort. When you reverse this process, however, which is what most of us do most of the time, you are putting the cart before the horse. I've never heard that before. I'm just joking. Okay. When you try to be understood before you understand, the effort you exert will be felt by you and the person or people you are trying to reach. Communication will break down, and you may end up with a battle of two egos. I was working with a couple who had spent again, it's not me because I didn't write the book and I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist or whatever. I don't prescribe medicine. Never mind. I was working with a couple who had spent the first 10 years of their marriage frustrated, arguing about their finances. He couldn't understand why she wanted to save every penny they earned. And she couldn't understand why he was a spendthrift. Any rationale on either position had been lost in their joint frustration. While many problems are more complex than this couple's, their solution was relatively simple. Neither person felt understood. They needed to learn to stop interrupting each other and to listen carefully. Rather than defending their own positions, each needed to seek first to understand. This is precisely what I got them to do. He is just the man. No, I mean he is. Never mind. He learned that she was saving to avoid her parents' financial disasters. Essentially, she was frightened of being broke. She learned that he felt embarrassed that he wasn't able to take care of her, as well as his father did his mother. Essentially, he wanted her to be proud of him. As each learned to understand each other, their frustration with each other was replaced by compassion. Today, they have a nice balance between spending and saving. Seeking first to understand isn't about who's right or wrong. It is a philosophy of effective communication. When you practice this method, you'll notice that the people you communicate with will feel listened to, heard, and understood. This will translate into better, more loving relationships. And that's it. We just want to have better, more loving relationships. No, we really do. Both in friendships and if you have a significant other in a marriage or whatever it is. Look at me being all knowledgeable about this because I am, anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I enjoyed that chapter. It was good. It makes us think about how we are communicating with people and if we're actually listening to them as opposed to just wanting to get our point across or whatever. Because we're very selfish people, and I think we really need to try to think of others and put others first in more than we actually do sometimes. But something to think about. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you for listening. And I don't have much else to say. Yeah, that's it. You guys have an awesome day. And I hope to talk to you soon. Okay, love you. Bye.
And it's Ross's reading time. And it's Ross's reading time.